Hey,
Hi Sanjay.
hello, Pra.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, doing good today.
Yeah, let's kick off the video then.
Yeah, sure. So you have the slides and okay. My slides are visible, right? You can see my.
Yeah. Let's first get into the intro and then.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, definitely. Uh, why don't you go first?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I'm Pardhan Tyagalingam. I'm from Jaffna, Sri Lanka, and I have been working in this software industry for last 3 to 4 years. So I'm currently working as a solution engineer for KeyGraph. So I have been in this AWS community program for around 4 years. So it has been a long journey, and I have just started to do this kind of community-based programs things through videos with you. So it's really happy to start this thing on this day. Yeah, you can.
Definitely. Yeah, yeah. So hi, people and everyone, my colleagues and my yeah. So my name is Sanjay. I'm from Colombo, Sri Lanka. So I'm currently working as a data engineer, and I'm into this data field for about 3+ years. Um, and also this AWS Community Program, which is I got to know last year from Para only. So I just completing a year in as a community builder. It was a wisdom for me. We will also explain why it was had so many benefits. Yeah, so that's pretty much about me.
Yeah. So
And let's get started with the video.
yeah. Okay.
All
So
right. So
you can
let's
take.
move to the slides.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Okay. We just created these slides. Maybe we just spent about 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah.
Correct.
Just using the AI to create because we don't need to spend a lot of time on just creating the slides. We just wanted to let everyone know what this and how they can apply and what they can get out of this program. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. I think let's move to this slide. Okay, so what is this program about? Yeah, so it's basically a global community supporting people like you and me and the people who are creating the content, helping others learn, and contributing to the community. That's about this the whole program. So where they come up with so you can share your idea with other people, so they can also collaborate. So that's a core thing. And in addition to that, what else? The knowledge sharing platform. So that's the most focusing one. Yeah. Uh,
uh, all around the world who are using the AWS services, they come across and they collaborate together and they publish and they share what they have done and what they have done in their work or maybe personal gigs, right? So through the AWS services, because AWS services has 200 plus services. So we don't know all those things, what will happen and all. So everyone will come together and they will share the knowledge of what they are up to on the AWS services.
yeah, it's like if you're really passionate about learning AWS technologies, this program is for you. And as I said before, it's a global community of people. Like it can be a developer, architects, content creators, or any cloud enthusiastic who want to learn and growing together. So for example, I joined last year by getting to know about this program by Para. So we were working closely to understand what are the new AWS services and how we can learn through this path. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think let's move to the other slide. Okay, who can join? I think that's pretty straightforward, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, anyone can join. Like there are some requirement. Uh, am I still sharing my
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
screen?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah, I got a call. Yeah, this thing. Um, so whoever aged 18 or above, they can join. That's the minimum requirement. But also, someone who really want to join this program must have, I think, at minimum of two um, contents, right?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
when they're applying for the community builder, then they have done some sort of knowledge sharing previously, like before applying, right? Let's say to a blog post or maybe a video sharing, or maybe they might have attended a meetup, so they might have written about that. and maybe they have done a meetup with that
Yeah.
they are sharing the knowledge and all. Yeah. And one more thing for your thing to add, this community builder program, even though it's over 18 years old, but there's a special
Yeah.
program called AWS Cloud Captain. So that's basically for
Oh
the
yeah.
graduates, university.
University students, right?
Everyone, if so when I was first applying for AWS Community Builder, I was at my
Mhm.
fourth year of my undergraduate. So at that time, I applied
Okay.
for. But later, they have came into that like undergraduates can go for AWS Cloud
Okay.
Club or
Okay.
something in the university wise. So they can go for that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and in my case also, I got to know about this program 24, right?
Mm.
So when by the time this program was closed, yeah, I mean the closed in the sense the window for applying for this program is closed, and at the moment I also didn't have any. I haven't had any blogs that written by myself. Once you told me about this program, I started to write about AWS content. So I was specifically writing about data engineering. Yeah. So on 25, right? 25, I got a chance to get into this program. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how it went. Okay. Uh, okay. The key benefits. I think first up would be the early access. So you will get a chance to play with the new AWS features before the most of people even know they exist, that those services exist. So, and also you will be included in the webinars, which is done by the AWS product teams to release. I mean, it will be a sort of a beta releases. So they will be doing the beta release to, share about their new products. Anyway, that's you. I mean, it will be a cool thing to know. It's sort of a insider knowledge. You will be knowing the service before anyone else. But anyway, the NDA is signed, but you can't just publicly. You can't speak about the service before they actually release. That's the uh, key point that you have to remember. I think the last one would be the mentorship. What do you think about that, Para?
Yeah, I think they have a dedicated Slack workspace for AWS community builders. So they have
Yeah,
separate section wise, like cloud, containers, web app, AI, everything. So they have specific dedicated channels for each, and they have this region wise, sections as well, channels as well. So we can communicate with the people through those channels. So if we ask for some suggestions, or if we ask something like, "Hey, I was designing this kind of application and we came across this kind of bottleneck, then how we can handle this." So some people,
exactly.
the previous experience, they will come up and they will share it. So almost everyone is active over there, and whoever has this from the AWS, they will have a small tag of like AWS icon in their profile. So we can differentiate people who are relates to AWS and those who are from
AWS.
there. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was. I mean, that was very useful for me because while I was working on a particular feature, I was facing the particular technical issue which I couldn't figure out when I was going throughout the entire stack. But fortunately, this Slack channel helped me, so I posted my problem in this channel.
Mhm.
So the people, they are actually expert. So they collaborated and they proposed a solution for my case. So that's another thing that I would say. It's a another way of getting interacted with the experts.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think let's move to the next slide. Yeah, I think we covered this part,
Yeah.
the Slack workplace
Almost.
and
Yeah.
the collaboration with the people. Yeah. Let's move to the other one. I think the key benefits, I think that this is where I really wanted to explain. This is a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the I think the first one would be the AWS credits.
It's correct.
So that's a cool stuff, right? So you get $500 AWS credits every year. That's a perfect one if you are experimenting any services, if you are really curious about learning services, but if that service could cost you a lot, then you can use this AWS credits for that. If you're building any projects using that service.
Mm.
So that was really useful for me because since I was particularly into the data when I was wanted to use any AWS services for a particular data engineering service,
Mhm.
the features like AWS Airflow, SageMaker, that would definitely cost you. So this credits helped me a lot when I was building the projects.
Mhm.
So why don't you explain how it helped you
So for me,
when you were building your projects?
yeah, when I was starting with this AWS community program, before applying, I saw like these kind of benefits are there and all. So I thought like at that time, even and for us from from countries like the South Asian countries, this $500 is a big amount when it comes to cloud.
Yeah,
So
that's huge.
no one will give
I think
such
it's a
for us to try it out.
150,000 LKR, right?
Probably yes, I don't know. Yeah. So at that time, like it was I thought it like when I was starting with AWS, I had to give my credit card, and then there was a an incident happened like they charged me $10 for something like I created a elastic IP search, and it cost me that much of amount. I didn't aware about it as well. So later on they had charged me $10, and that was a high amount for me when I was in undergraduate. So and
Yeah.
later I did.
$10 means, yeah, that's a huge if you are an undergraduate.
Yeah.
I too remember that. I always, though I give the credit cards, most of the time, I really run after balance in my bank account. That's why I'm just giving them my card. Yeah, most of the times.
That's
So
the
even though they are,
fix,
I always create the AWS budgets. So
Yeah, yeah, that's
the cost more than $1, it will give you the notification.
correct. Yeah, and I know some people from current undergraduates, they'll say like, hey bro, I have given my credit card which has a very low amount, so it will
Yeah,
don't have that much of amount, and they will say it's fine, I can create it. They won't cost is like that. But the actual thing is, even if they charge the money, you can ask for the support. Yeah, just you can create a support ticket or something through AWS, and you can tell them that hey, I'm from undergraduate, or maybe this was mistakenly happened. And if they realize that okay, this person has done mistakenly, they might have there might be a chance they will refund it as well. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
also
yeah.
a good one because
That happened to me. Can you remember? I was speaking about this. I think early 23, right?
mm,
Early or maybe maybe the early 24. I got a bill like $50 or something. That is for the. I think it's for the net gateway, which I wasn't using. You said that I have to create a support ticket, and I think within few days they got a call and they have actually refunded that.
mm, correct, yeah.
So that, and actually, I think another thing what happened is they actually the reason another thing is I couldn't pay that. I think that was about I wasn't paying for like a few months, so they closed my entire account as well. So then I created a AWS support case. Then they opened my account, and also they canceled that entire bill.
Mm,
So that was so helpful for me
correct,
to
yeah,
continue on this. And then again, now I got into this program, so this $500 is really huge for me.
correct,
So
yeah.
since we know the how to use each and every penny very carefully, still I'm using the AWS budgets.
Correct. And this is not
Yeah.
related to these community builders, so but I just want to mention there's a service called Amazon Q. So what you can do is in the console they have that chat box. What you can do is you can ask queries. Hey, what could be the current bill, and what are the current services I'm using, and it will list all of those things. And
Mm.
then you can ask it, okay, delete this service. So I did something like that, right? Around $25, I
Really?
just got it there because
Yeah.
there was
Okay.
something called WAF web related like firewall or something it was on, and it was costing
Okay.
me $7. I even when I was using this credit, I'm not aware about it. So what I did was when I tried to delete it, it wasn't deleting. So through the Amazon
Okay.
Q, the chat application, I just tried to delete it and got successful.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful one. Because whenever this bill arrives, what I usually do is I just go into the cost explorer
Ah,
and I just expand it by the. You
so
can give the dimensions, like you can give when you give it to the services, you will get the breakdown of each service, how much it costs for that particular. You can make it more even wider. You can choose it daily, then you can see each day how much it costed.
yeah,
So by that, I do that. But yeah, I'm gonna try that at Amazon Q as well.
it
Yeah,
was the access to your account, so it's a good one actually, good
yeah.
feature.
I think the third, I think that this third one, exclusive swag,
Yeah.
that's another cool stuff we get when we sign up for this program. Last year I got AWS Cap.
Mm.
and a tumbler, and
Mhm.
as well as a notebook
Mm.
and a pen.
Yeah, right.
I think that's a cool thing. You can, use your AWS cap to showcase that you are into the
Yeah,
this program. Uh, I would say that's that's a proud stuff. Yeah.
correct. Yeah. So what I received was a laptop stand for last year, small laptop
Okay.
stand, and then for previous year I was got a bag, AWS Community Builder.
Bag. Oh,
Like we can put the laptop and all. Like it's a small bag. They have mentioned AWS Community Builder, and then a charging port like Type C, USB-C. So all those things
hub.
in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They really give some quality AWS facts, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I think let's move to
And yeah, one more
the
thing, yeah,
slide.
they will provide you the examination thing as well for when you are trying.
Yeah, that's the most valuable if you are upskilling.
Yes.
Actually, I'm reading for AWS Data Engineer certification.
Mhm.
I'm about to take that maybe next week.
Oh,
And Para, I think you already
yeah,
you
I
utilized that certification, right?
developer associate one. So
Mhm.
that one I took, and yeah, I got pass for that.
So I think that's usually cost you around $150. So you get a voucher that's give you 100% off for that. Any
Okay.
exams, I think you can do any exams, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It doesn't matter. You can do
Yeah,
associate level,
filling
specialty.
filling for that voucher, they will ask for which question
Yeah.
certification we are applying for.
In both of us were actually applied for the associate level
Hmm.
because to be honest, we are in the early stage. So you can apply for associate, professional, specialty, or anything that you want. That's the good stuff rather than keeping in a minimum certifications or minimum off.
Off. Yeah.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah. Let's.
all right.
Yeah. Let's go.
Do we, I think, do we have anything to explain over here?
I don't think because we have already talked about AWS services.
Yeah, we mostly covered. For example, as a data engineer, I think the data engineers isn't there here, right? It's just like, oh yeah. Anyway, since I told you this is an AI generated one, they don't want to keep the data engineer. So in my case, as a real world example, um, because of being into this program, I was able to tackle few challenges that I was facing when I was developing in my workplace, and as well as when I was writing some blogs. It was so useful. I was able to use the community and as well as these benefits, which like $500 to explore this new services as well, like AWS Airflow, and as well as the SageMaker. That was a huge thing for as a data engineer. That's yeah. I think we can move into the next slide, right? There is nothing more about to explain this slide. Okay, I think how to apply and succeed. Okay. So the first thing we will have, I mean, you will have to keep a look on the application windows. So that usually opens once in a year and mostly in the January, right? In the early January, I think between the January to February, they keep that window.
Yeah, for the new people, and for renewal,
Yeah.
the already existing ones, they will open around March, I think, February to March, I
I
think.
think, Para, you have to apply for this next month, right?
Next month, yeah.
Yeah. March, by the way.
Yeah.
So I think it's closed right now for the new.
New people.
If you want to apply for this program, basically it's closed. You have to join the waiting list, so then you don't miss that.
Hmm.
I think when you're applying for that, you have to showcase what you are already doing into the AWS service.
Contributions.
Like you could have, the AWS contribution, like blog post or talks or any contribution that's talk about or showcase about AWS services. So whatever it is, they want to see you are already active in this community.
Yeah. Correct.
All right.
Yeah, let's
Okay, and you have to make sure that you have to show your vision. So why you want to apply for this program? You have to explain what you can contribute specifically. For us, for me personally, I had a vision where I want to learn and share my data engineering expertise to all other people, especially into the AWS. So that was my vision. Um,
Yeah.
okay, I think we can move to the next slide, right?
Yeah, let's move. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just reading this slide first
Yeah.
time.
Like all about this is it's all about
Yeah.
you can try new things with the AWS Community Builder as you are you have the early access to the services and you have the mentorship and you can get the help from the experts. So this is something that you can advance your career through collaborating with the experts. So that's it all about the new things it's mentioned here. So yeah, this one we have already discussed.
And not only that, and also you will get access to their QA. It's like a course platform where you can go and learn,
Yeah.
upskill with technology.
Yeah.
That will be useful if you want to learn new courses. There are plenty of courses are there. I think it's not only strict. I mean, it's not only limited to AWS, right? In that QA platform, they also provide. They also have content about
Azure and all as well.
other courses and other course cloud providers as well. So basically, from this community builder program, you will get a access. It's a free access to that platform.
Yeah. And previously
Yeah.
it was known as Cloud Academy. So
Yeah.
they rebranded it to Q.
QA. Okay, that's cool stuff. So you don't need to buy any courses
Yeah.
by paying, right?
Correct.
You can save some money. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. And yeah, I think this is we have attached the link for that. So you can just visit the AWS Community Builder Program landing page, and you can see there you can apply for the waiting list, and then you if there are any if they are opening anything, then you will get a notification through your email. So that's what it's all about, the AWS Community Builder. So to summarize everything, this community program is run by AWS on enriching the people who are enthusiastic on the cloud and who help them with this kind of credits and preparing them for the examinations and getting collaborate with the experts and make something useful with the AWS. So that's what the main motivation for this AWS Community Builder Program. And if you are interested in
This program is definitely worth checking out. I think we'll put a link in the description and the program in the comments as well. And if you have already applied to a community builder or if you are already part of this program, just drop your experience in the comments. So we would also love to hear about them because we might also miss few things that being offered by this program. Also, we would love to hear what you've been using this. Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you found this video helpful, I mean, as a usual YouTubers, you can subscribe for this video, this channel. Yeah, actually, there can be so many. We might have made so many mistakes while we were doing this video because this is something we spontaneously doing, right? We don't have any scripts or nothing like that. We just had a WhatsApp call and hey, Para, I was asking about so what's your next content for next program? So this idea just came up. So we wanted to create a AWS explaining the community video. So we spent about maybe altogether maybe less than 1 hour, right?
Yeah.
We spent more hours on setting up this background images, and we wanted to make sure that our faces are very clear. So yeah, I think we will see in the next